relaxation and peace, I would like you to take part of your awareness and I'd like you to scan it down your physical body. As you sit there, imagine in a very detached way, almost as if your body is belonging to someone else. I want you to let me know as you start from the top of your head down to your feet and pass your awareness down your body. If you become aware of any pain or any discomfort, any anxiety, any anger, any dense energy that should not be there, just pass your awareness down your body, starting at your head, and let me know if you find anything at all.
I felt something in my head and a pain in my foot as well.
Okay. Let's go to your head. Tell me now what that feels like. What is that sensation?
When I first felt it, it felt like something moving in my head and on the right hand side of my forehead, and it feels kind of dense and heavy over the top of my head. Dark, very, very dense.
Okay. So if you were to describe this very dense, heavy, dark, moving energy in the right hand side of your head, if you could associate it with a color, what would that be?
It's black, like soot, like tar.
Okay. I would like to call in Archangel Michael and ask Archangel Michael to put his net of light around that entire area, around the right hand side of Lydia's head, and where this dark, heavy, dense energy is, and completely put the net of light around all of this.
Mm.
And I would like to ask this energy that is black, tar like, dense, and heavy on the right hand side of her head to go up to her throat, to go to her communication area so that I can speak to it. Please do that now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who am I speaking to? Who are you? I'm here to help you today, and I would like to speak to you. Tell me
I'm
who you are.
I'm the darkness of the universe. I caught her. I entered her. She used to dream of me as a child.
I see.
I claimed her as my own. She's so beautiful.
Yes, she is. And you said you claimed her as your own as a child. How old was she when you came into her?
2.
And how did you do that?
I chased her. She was afraid. She stayed in the light for a long time, but I caught her. But only just. So I stayed in the top of her head.
And why did you do that? Why have you stayed there?
Oh, she's so beautiful.
She is indeed beautiful.
She was the most gorgeous, beautiful, delightful little child, and I didn't have any of that left in me. It was all gone.
What happened
She,
to it? What happened to your light?
I don't remember. I only remember darkness. I only know darkness.
Oh,
But I recognize the light that she had in her.
well, you know
She,
that she didn't invite you in. Do you know that?
yeah, I had to chase her. She didn't want me.
So you know that it's a free will universe here, right? Do you know that?
Well, it was my free will that I wanted to be a part of her because she was so beautiful and I wanted to connect to the beauty. She was terrified of me, but I wasn't really trying to hurt her.
But what are you doing with her though? In her right side of her head. What are you doing?
Well, she feels really nice and she belongs to me.
Well, in
But I,
fact, she doesn't belong to you.
oh,
No, she doesn't. Is this how you get your energy? Is this how you take her energy from her?
I just sort of be here, but the thing is I think I block things. I
You
don't
block
think,
things for her?
yeah, I don't take anything, but I block things.
I see. Well, that doesn't sound good for her that you're controlling her.
I don't feel very good about it, but it's really nice being with her.
Yes, I can see that. But I don't think that you know, and you might have forgotten that we all have a spark within us. We are all from a higher, bright light. Do you know that?
When you said it, I remembered.
And if you look within yourself, if you look within yourself, can you see that spark of light? It might be tiny.
I seem to be turning inside out. I seem to be turning into light.
Mhm.
I do seem to be remembering what you're saying.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're remembering, love, that you do have that and that there is light. So today I'm going to help you and I'm going to help her. And you're going to find that you are a much more powerful person than you believe. And you don't need to have her energy to survive. Do you have masters above you? Do you know?
I think I'm alone. Uh, I think there's others like me. Oh, I think we're connected. Um,
Hmm.
it's like a collective consciousness. We're connected.
So they would want you to stay in these light beings so that you could gain light from them collectively.
We
But
sit like hats on, and we're connected by these dark threads, and we sit like hats on all of these people.
mhm,
And we make this net all across the world, and it blocks all the light from getting out and getting in.
mhm. Well, today I'm going to cut that thread and you're going to go into your own light where you belong because you don't belong in this light being. You don't.
Okay.
If I was to cut your thread, if I was rather not to cut your thread, would I be able to have others that are connected to you go also to the light?
Yeah, so actually, I feel like I want to help you. I feel like that the light from me can infect the others because you've helped me see the mistake I made, but we can do something and the light can go across all the connections because it's very open connection with all of the other ones and we are
Mhm.
all very connected.
And how many do you think you are?
Thousands, hundreds of,
Thousands.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Well, I
think,
have a team of people that are going to help. I have
okay,
archangels that are going to help. But first, this is what I'd like you to do. I would like you to look inside and see if you can see that spark of light you described as turning inside out. Can you see that light within you?
yeah, it's almost all over me now.
So it's probably, I would like it to be 100% of you. 100% bring that light.
Mm,
So it will be your entire being.
yes,
How is that feeling?
it feels good. Thank you for seeing me. I feel very grateful. Like
Thank you.
we're very easily affected and
Mhm.
we were just used by darkness, but we were unbiased actually. They were
Mhm.
just using us. We can also bring light and we can also
Yes, you
be for the
can.
light. Yeah.
So today I'm going to ask my wonderful team of archangels to come in and remove you from this light being, from Lydia. Okay? And I'm going to ask, if possible, if the archangels can also bring the other attachments from others that you are attached to that are in others also.
They're lifting a net off the whole world, it seems like, but it turned from black to golden. It's like a golden net's being lifted. Everybody's rejoicing.
Mhm. That's very good. So I'd like you to have the Archangel Michael, have Archangel Raphael, have all the archangels, Kuan Yin, Ezekiel, have all of them around to help with this endeavor of Ascended Master Jesus Christ. Have them all in place, everyone in place now, and call upon everyone to lift this being out of Lydia. And as you lift this being out of Lydia, if it can also lift out any attachments and threads in this net around the world in others, if that is possible. So everyone's in place. I'm going to count down from 3 to 1 to do this. 3, everyone's in place. Everyone. There's nothing that Archangel Michael cannot do, and the other archangels. 2, gently and carefully, Archangel Michael is removing this dark, dense, heavy, black tar-like energy out of Lydia, up and out, and anything that can be attached as with others by this thread, by these threads around the world. Slowly and carefully, lifting and lifting up and gently up. And 1, the energy is up and out. It's up and out. And I would like to ask, before this dark, black, tar-like energy goes to Source, if there's anything that you would like to say to Lydia, if there's anything that you would like to pass along to her now before you go to Source.
You were too strong for us. We did try and suppress you, but you know what? We actually honor you. And we know that our mission is done and that we are defeated. And now we want to help you. And we're glad we didn't succeed. And
Thank you.
I'm calling all of my other ones to me. They're all letting go. They're all letting go. They pretended to be the light. That's what it was. We pretended to be the light, but we were the darkness. And they're all letting go. They're like kind of like spiders, but they're all slinking away. They know they've lost. So the gift I'm going to give is to take them all back from everyone, because the collective conscious message now is our mission is done. It is over. It's time to go home.
Will you take these spider-like energies with you into the light?
We're all going to go, thousands of us. We're no longer wanted or needed here on planet Earth.
Very good.
We actually want to move into the light, and we want to let it be free. We don't want to be bullied and told what to do by the darkness anymore.
Very good. Thank you. Is there anything that Lydia would like to say to this energy that's been with her since she was 2 years old?
I don't think so.
Okay. So we're going to let Archangel Michael and the rest of the archangels take this energy into Source. And Lydia, as you feel this energy gone from your right eye, the right side of your head rather, can you please visualize the space that was left where this energy was? And if you could, what color of light would you like to put in this space that has been made when this energy has been removed? What color would you like to put in there?
Green.
Very good. I would call upon the archangels to please flood this area with green light. Yeah. And I thank the archangels for their assistance. I ask Archangel Michael to please take and cut any cords and threads that were attached to Lydia by this dark energy. So as we're continuing here, I would like you to continue your scan of your body. And you mentioned that you had a pain in your foot.
Mm-hmm.
Which foot would that be?
My right foot.
Your right foot. And tell me about that pain.
It was like a pinprick or something on the surface of my foot, and at the moment I can feel it. Again, it's like something's moving in there.
Okay, and if you could associate this moving pinprick pain in your right foot, what color would you associate with it?
Like a mud color. Mud.
Mud color. Okay. And I would like this mud colored energy to be surrounded, Archangel Michael, with your net of light, and surround the entire right foot with your net of light. I call upon you to do that. And if I could ask this mud colored energy, this pinprick moving energy, to please, in the right foot, to please go up to Lydia's throat so that we might speak to this energy. Can you please do that now?
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to be talking to this mud colored pinprick moving energy in the right foot. Am I speaking to this energy?
Yes.
And do you have a name?
Toad.
Toad. Toad. And who are you, Toad?
I am a toad. I'm a toad.
You're a toad.
Mm.
And may I ask why you are in this one's right foot, causing her pain?
Well, it's somewhere that I can rest, and then I go for a ride, and I can just dwell in here. It's like a rock.
It's like a rock. When did you get there?
She feels really nice. I found her when she was little.
How little?
1.
And what happened?
She was playing by a pond, and she's really nice to creatures when they die. And she
So,
sings songs.
Mhm.
And so I wanted to stay with her. She's very nice. She sings us songs when we die, and she remembers us. And I wanted to stay with her. I didn't want to go because she was so beautiful.
Did you die? Did you remember dying? And then, pardon?
Yeah, I died. And
You
then
died. When you died, did you remember seeing, like, tell me what happened?
she was close by.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was run over by a car. She was very sad. She is very sad when creatures die. She feels very sad. And she loves us, and
Mm-hmm.
and then I wanted to stay with her.
Yes.
I wasn't ready to die.
Well, when you died, did you remember seeing a light? Like a big, bright light? White light? Do you remember
No,
seeing that?
she was the light. She's the light.
Yes, she is.
We get distracted by her because she's so bright.
So when you died, do you remember seeing a light besides her that you chose not to go to? Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
You do remember.
I was there.
So you know that you died,
Yeah.
and that there would be a light that you would go to, which is very bright and would be source, but you saw this little being and you decided to stay with her.
I wanted to know what it was like to be human.
Ah,
I think I was getting ready
uh-huh.
to be human, but I wasn't ready yet. And so I was trying to be ready.
And how have you affected her? I mean, you're causing pain in her. This this doesn't seem like a good thing.
She's got a weak ankle.
She's got a weak ankle because you're there.
Wow. It might be because I'm there, but I might help her with it as well.
Well, you know today that we're going to help you go to this light and that you're going to be not staying with this one on the beds
Okay.
today. We're going to have you go to the light because she didn't actually ask you as a little baby to come into her. You chose to do that, and we have a free will universe here. Okay, and you don't have permission to be in her energy. Do you know that?
Okay.
And you might think that you might be helping her in some way or that you wanted to learn how to be a human, but you're still affecting her. And we're going to have you go so that you can be your own being and your own light.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, can I ask that if you can look within and if you can see any kind of light within you? Can you see a light? A bright light? A little light? Any kind of light?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that little spark of light that you can see, can you make that 50% bigger?
I think it's getting bigger. It's very
Well,
loving. It's singing.
yes.
It's got music. So,
Well, make that 100%. Make it so big that it's taking over your entire being. Can you do that?
yeah.
Right. So I'm going to ask that the archangels come and help you to go over to the light. Would that be okay?
I'm okay with that.
Right. So I have a team of people that are very loving and that will help you and take care. They're going to come down. I'm going to ask the team to all come together. Archangel Michael, Kuan Yin, some of the other archangels, Uriel and Azrael, I would like them to come. And even Archangel Gabriel, I'm going to ask them all to come to help today. And I'm going to count back from 3 to 1. And they're going to help you walk over to the light, okay? And you're going to be happy and you're going to find your family.
There's lots of animals coming out of her, going to the light right now, because she cares every time she sees one that's died, and she sings them songs, and they want to stay with her because she's so beautiful and singing into the light. And they're all dancing out of her now. There's lots of us going, and we're very grateful because we loved being with her, but actually we need to go home. And there's lots
Yes.
of us, deers and rabbits and all sorts.
How lovely.
She loves us. We know she loves us.
Well, let's ask Archangel Michael and the team to help you and everyone then go back to the light and to source. 3, everyone's in place. Everyone's there to help. Everyone's going to go, and you, Toad, are going to go back and feel happy. 2, gently coming out of the right foot, gently up and out, up and out. You have the compassion of Kuan Yin and the hand of Archangel Gabriel taking you back to the light. 1, you're up and out completely. And they're walking you up and to source. Is there anything else that you would like to say to this one on the beds before you leave?
We're so happy that she cares about nature and the animals and beings and everyone so much. She's got such a pure heart, and we just love her.
Very nice. And Lydia, do you have anything that you would like to say to the toad before he goes back to the light?
I'm just sending him love.
Very nice. Thank you. And as you continue today, you can feel that there is perhaps a space in the area of your right foot where this energy had resided since you were 1 year old. Can you feel that space?
Mm-hmm.
And if you could put a light energy in it, what color would you send and flood this area now that's there? What color would you?
Pink.
Very nice. So we're going to ask the archangels, specifically Kuan Yin, to flood the area with pink, beautiful, loving light into this area, in this space. And we're going to ask Archangel Michael if there's any attachments, any cords, threads, to please cut those with his sword now. To please cut any of those attachments now. Thank you. Now, as we continue with your scanning of your body, if you can go down and look in your body with your mind, if you sense any discomfort or any pain, discomfort, anything that you feel that shouldn't be there, that is causing you distress, to let me know.
There's a denseness on the right hand side of my stomach. It's my stomach's churning and I feel pain in my stomach.
So the right hand side of your stomach, you feel pain?
There's a pain in my stomach and I can feel my stomach churning, and then there's a denseness, like a density on the right hand side.
Okay. And if you could associate this churning and denseness and pain in your stomach on the right side more, what color would that be?
It's like a grey color.
Okay.
Kind of see cement. It's like swirling.
Swirling cement. And I'd like to call upon Archangel Michael again to put his beautiful net of light around this pain in Lydia's stomach, this churning, dense energy on the right hand side and in the entire stomach area. And perhaps the solar plexus area and the chakra area. And if I could ask you to please tell me if it has any pain in attachment that are going out from this area, Like, is there any tentacles? Is there any?
Yeah, it's like a portal.
It's like a portal. Can you tell me more about that?
It connects to another realm.
What
We have
realm would that
access
be?
to.
Access to what?
It's not. It's just dark energies.
Hmm.
It's
So, am I
just.
speaking to this energy now? Is this energy I'm asking to go up to the throat so that you can communicate to me? Am I speaking to this energy now? That's who I'd like to speak to. This swirling, gray colored, cement like energy. I'd like to speak to you specifically.
Yes, you can speak to me. I'd come through the portal.
And
I'll speak to
where's
you.
the portals from? Thank you for speaking to me today.
The portal's from
Hmm. Another
Craven.
realm. From where?
Craven.
Craven. Craven. And is that a universe or is that a planet? What is that?
It's a different dimension. We we have a look at what's going on here, and we keep an eye on things we're interested in what's going on here. We don't have compassion and love, but we're interested in it. And so we like being able to have a look at the ones that have a strong part of it. So we do experiments.
Experiments. And is the experiment coming and being a portal in this one that's laying on the bed's
Yeah,
body?
we install the portals and then we watch all of the emotional stuff go on.
I see. And how long have you been watching in this one on the bed's body? How long have you been there?
From the beginning.
From the beginning. What does that mean?
We had an agreement with her to be there for, when she was born,
When
to
she was
have the
born?
portal for winter.
She agreed?
It was part of the contract.
Whose contract was it?
She had a contract with us because she had a contract with us because she wanted a certain experience. She wanted to we made her life difficult for her, but it was an agreement. And at the same time, we observed how emotionally people respond, ones with integrity and love.
Why would she agree to do that?
She wanted to learn compassion in this lifetime. She wanted to experience difficult things. We actually worked together. We had a soul agreement. But we also had a soul agreement that at some point we would let go. We're not really, we're sort of benign. We don't really have love and compassion, but we're also not of the dark. But she chose to have the experience
Mhm.
so she can help people. She chose to experience many facets of the challenges that men and women have on this planet so that she can find and answer those and help anyone that comes to her.
I see. And um, I'm not sure that she would like you to be here any longer.
We understand. We had an agreement that as soon as she found us and asked us to leave, we would go. and we
Very
can
good.
pack up our ships and everything, and then we can go on our way. And we totally understand.
Mhm,
And actually, she has the ability to ask us to end our mission for everyone. That we're no longer, she can
mhm,
make the decision that if she chooses, we will no longer remain and observe and experiment
mhm.
with anyone on Earth.
Very good. Are you AI? Are you artificial intelligence?
Um, it's complicated how we operate. Yes, we're intelligent. Yes,
Are you artificial intelligence? And are you also organic?
yeah, both.
You're both. Okay. So there is an organic consciousness to you as well as an artificial intelligence.
We are an artificial intelligence because that's why we have the gray color rather than we don't have the light color of the natural consciousness of God, but we but there is a, biolog, a biological component to us as
Mhm,
well.
mhm. Wow, that sounds complicated. You're right.
It's a different
Okay.
dimension.
Yes. Well, I appreciate that you're willing because I'm going to help you go today and leave this being because you've been discovered and it is time to leave.
Mhm.
Um, so I have a team of archangels and high vibration and energy beings that are going to help with that today. So there will be two ways of having you come out of this being, and I'm going to help the organic consciousness that you have go to the light, and you will be able to experience the light and source energy that you have been missing. And the other AI, you will be going to uh, another planet because you are artificial intelligence that is not organic. So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and the team of that I have here today to please come and assist in removing the organic consciousness of this energy that is in Lydia's stomach that's swirling and has acted as a portal and was an agreement between Lydia apparently and these entities. I'd like Archangel Michael to come. I would also like to call upon Kuan Yin. I would also ask Archangel Raphael, and I would also like to ask Archangel Zadkiel to assist in the technology in a few minutes. So I'm going to count down from 3 to 1, and I'm going to ask that the organic consciousness of this energy that is in the stomach area on the right hand side, causing pain and discomfort for Lydia now, to come up and out and be taken to the light. 3, I have the team ready and in place, and everyone's in place. 2, the archangels are helping this energy to come up and out of Lydia's stomach gently, up and out, up and out. 1, completely up and out. 1, completely up and out, and taken away and up and out, and up to walk towards the source of light. Is there anything that you have to say to Lydia before you leave and go to source?
Thank you for letting us observe you.
Very good. And Lydia, is there anything that you have to say?
No.
Okay, thank you. Now, I'm going to also ask that Archangel Zadkiel and Archangel Michael assist the AI of this energy that has been in her stomach. And I'd like this to be removed and taken back to another universe where it belongs. I'm going to count from 3 to 1, and we're going to do this now. The archangels are in place. Everybody's ready. 2, up and out, up and out. This AI is up and out, and this portal system is removed, up and out, and it is completely taken up and out now. 1, you might experience a feeling around this coming up and out, Lydia. However, you're not going to feel the pain. You might feel a sensation that is removed, up and out, and it's gone now. And I ask that Archangel Zadkiel will take this technology along with Archangel Michael and take it to where it needs to go, up and out of our universe. Now I ask that this area that now has a space that's here in Lydia's stomach, I ask that this energy space that's there now, if you could send a flood of light, what color would you pick today? What would you choose, Lydia?
Yellow.
Beautiful, beautiful. In the solar plexus area that has been affected for a very long time. And this yellow light is flooding in by the archangels now. This yellow light. And next I ask that Archangel Michael cut any cords that might be attached to this, to would have been attached to this device, this portal, this system that was in her stomach. That be cut, any cords, any attachments, anything.
They're tearing up a contract.
Very good. The contract is now void.
Yeah.
Very good.